Hello, Merry Christmas. My name is Josh.
Okay, this is a year without Santa Claus. Josh is going to be asking some questions or improving a little bit.
It's that time of year again. Won't you join me in watching some of my all-time favorite classics? For instance, my favorite, A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Have you been told?
So, how do you know so much about Santa Claus?
How do I know so much about Santa? Well, I'm Mrs. Claus.
How you feeling today, Santa?
Crick in my back, cold in my nose, aches in my fingers and all 10 toes.
Hello, Jingle Bells. Number one elf speaking.
And jangle bells.
Will you stop that?
You look like a couple of elves.
Hey, you're dressed up like a couple of Christmas elves.
So, children, are you ready for Christmas?
Haven't you heard the news? Santa's taking a holiday.
Yeah, it was in all the papers.
Well, here I am at the drawing board again. My first idea kind of got squashed.
And who are you?
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Who?
He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow.
That's right.
He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Tenderloin.
So what do your friends call you?
Friends call me Snow Miser.
Not able to continue from where I left off.
And who are you?
I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun.
Who?
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
So what do your friends call you?
They call me Heat Miser.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Take one. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's me again. Another one of my favorites. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Extra, extra, read all about it. Who lives in that castle?
Of course, the number one citizens up here are the Clauses, Santa and the Missus. They live right over there. First castle on the left. Matter of fact, the only castle on the left.
Oh, this is that part where Santa meets Rudolph.
Great bouncing iceberg.
What's eating you, boy?
Not happy in my work, I guess.
What?
I just don't like to make toys.
No, well, if that's all. What? You don't like to make toys?
No.
This is going to take almost an hour to render.
Poor Herbie. Why are you such a misfit?
Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. You can't fire me, I quit. Seems I don't fit in.
Who are you?
Well, actually, I am a dentist.
Rah! Big scary snow monster!
It's amazing. I'm just trying to make a 10-minute video.
Gag, Zooks!
Rudolph, please. Could you tone it down a bit? I mean, that nose of yours. That nose.
Looks like Santa just got a great idea. Wonder what that could be. I'm sure Rudolph never got called a misfit again.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Take it away, Josh.
Christmas is just not the same without all these classics. Won't you join me in watching another one of my favorites? Santa Claus is coming to town. In today's headlines...
Today, children everywhere are making preparations for an event of world-shaking significance, the annual visit of Santa Claus. Informed sources report legions of junior citizens are making monumental efforts not to cry and not to pout. Meanwhile, Letters by the thousands have been flooding postal facilities at the North Pole.
Doggone thing always conks out when you...
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Who are you?
My name's Special Delivery Kluger, SD for short.
Excuse me. And who are you?
I'm a man now, Tanta. I can take those toys across the mountain of the Whispering Winds.
And you are?
Mr. Warlock, if you please.
Well, this is where I capture my still images.
I know who this is. This is King Burgermeister.
I have a job for you to do. Now take this down.
It's a difficult responsibility that you accept from the #1 lawmaker, me. Have it known throughout the land from sea to sea. There'll be no more toy makers to the king.
So tell me, Kris Kringle, what can you see?
I can see them when they're sleeping, and I know when they're awake.
My goodness. You know if they're bad or good?
So you tell them to be good. For goodness sake.
We're gonna call him Special Delivery.
What other name would suit you?
There is one. You were wearing this when we found you as a baby. See what it says?
Claus.
Part 5, take 1.
Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me today. Have a Merry Christmas.
It was a year without a Santa Claus, a Christmas Eve so sad. It was a year without a Santa Claus, the worst we've ever had. It was a year without a Santa Claus, a Christmas Eve so sad. It was a year without a Santa Claus, the worst we've ever had.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
With little tin horns and little toy drums, hooty toot toots and rowdy tum tums, Santa Claus is coming to town.
So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming.